Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to our story time this afternoon. The story I chose to read today is called An Easter to Remember, and it's written by Merideth Tullous and illustrated by Ilber Servadicue. Spring finally sprang in the North Pole, and the snow slowly melted. Belugas breached, reindeer raced, and foxes frolicked through budding flowers. One evening, Gunny the bunny and Sophie the squirrel perched on the arms of the big guy's chair. Sophie asked her fluffy friend, "What do you think he's reading?" "I don't know," Gunny said, and he wrinkled his big bunny button nose. Santa glanced towards the animal duo and said, "I'm reading the most magnificent story of the resurrection because Easter is almost here." Gunny thumped his feet and raised his ears up tall. He had not heard of the resurrection, but he had heard of Easter. After all, he was a bunny. Sophie's tail wiggled wildly. She wanted to learn more about Easter too. Santa leaped from his squishy seat. "This year, we will celebrate Easter at the North Pole. We will remember what Easter is all about." "Assemble the elves," Santa called. And within minutes, everyone stood outside Santa's workshop to hear what the jolly man had to say. Easter arrives soon, and we're going to have an egg hunt, Santa proclaimed. "My dear elves, fill the shelves with baskets and treats, but leave the eggs to me." The elves cheered and went straight to work. The ecstatic elves filled the toy shop with bubblegum drops, chocolate-covered carrots, and marshmallow sweets. As the sun rose on Easter morning, everyone stood around impatient for the party to begin. "What pretty baskets," Sophie said to her pal. "But what are we hunting for? I don't see any eggs." An instant later, Santa stepped out of his workshop, and he carried 3 eggs. The first egg was small and swirled with pink and orange. The second egg was a bit larger and was decorated with blue and green jewels. "Wow, look at that enormous egg," Gunny said. "I want that one." "Me too," squealed the squirrel. The oversized egg was made with silver and gold. Santa announced, "I'm going to hide these 3 eggs. Any elf or creature who finds one will get to open it and see what's inside." The elves and the animals readied themselves to run in search of these eggs. "There must be special candy inside," Sophie said as she licked her lips. "Or maybe there's even a toy," Gunny agreed. "Ready? 1, 2, 3. Santa snapped his fingers and the eggs magically disappeared. "Go," he said. The North Pole folks swarmed over the hills. They looked under rocks and they climbed the trees. "I found the blue hoo-hoo-hoo egg. It was up in a tall tree," the snow owl hooted. He popped the egg open and found 2 sticks inside. Surprised that it wasn't candy, the owl said, "Maybe I can use the sticks for my next nest." Sometime later, a voice squealed, "I found the pink egg." Evie the elf opened it and discovered there was a rock inside. "I thought it would be a toy, but perhaps I can use the rock in the workshop." Gunny and Sophie knew there was only 1 egg left. Where could it be? The sun began to set. "Well, it was a nice Easter, even if we didn't find the last egg," Sophie said to Gunny. "It sure was. I'm really glad I spent it with you." "Thank you for being my friend," Gunny replied. "Wait, what's that?" Both animals said at once. Something in the distance shimmered in the last light of day. The friends raced towards the tallest hill that was in the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho! It's about time someone found the last egg, Santa winked. Sophie and Gunny danced with excitement. They could not wait to see what treat was inside. Santa said, "As we open this last egg, I want to share an Easter message with you. Mr. Owl, the twigs that you found are not to line your nest. They represent the cross where our Savior went to rest. And Evie, that little rock, it won't make a toy with which to play. It's for the stone outside the tomb in which our Savior's body lay. But fear not, my dearest friends, because the story isn't done. The last egg holds joy for all of you, each and every one." St. Nicholas gently opened the magical egg. Sparkling streams of light shot out of the egg and high into the night sky. The colors began to wave and dance among the stars. "I give to you the northern lights," Santa said, "a quiet and quite gift that is very rare, to show that this is Jesus' love. Just like these lights, it is always, always there. Remember, please remember on this and every Easter Eve that Jesus died and rose to save us, to save you and to save me." Happy Easter, everyone.